They said Gray paved the way, changed the rain, released the pain. Least you sane, getting paid, trend setting, brighter days, doper rap, tighter sets, high in Delhi, I'm a fighter jet, Jeremy.
What's really good, ladies? No, gentlemen, this is Women Crush Wednesday. If you're a gentleman still, please hit like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. 4 away from 700. This is our Women Crush Wednesday show, so we got to talk a woman, right? Now, we just did Where is Jacob Fatu, and we're going to rebuttal the Where is and just slide Kamille's name into this because Kamille, one of the hottest names in the entire women industry, does her video. I'm signed by ... Video gets over, right? So we're like, oh, shit. You know, obviously she's no longer in N.W.A. She did everything she wanted to do there. Salute, do what you do. And then months later, we're sitting here today saying, where's Kamille? Now, the difference between Jacob Fatu MIA and Kamille MIA is Kamille recently took a shot at Tony Khan. So I'm just saying, at this point, you know when they say, you know, when you're younger, your grandparents usually told you, you know, the grass ain't always green on the other side. Now, maybe the grass is greener for the funds, but it ain't green on the other side because her fucking buzz is dead. It's just hit the shitter. And we're all Kamille fans. We think she's super talented. We love what she does. It's a shame that the women's industry right now doesn't have Kamille. It's fucked up. But supposedly she's AEW. Tony Khan, who's a big announcement junkie, doesn't throw the big announcement. We haven't seen her. And I'm not sure if it's because Sasha Banks may be saying, nah, I'm the fucking champ, and this chick got no place here because I'm here. Who knows? Sasha Banks runs a lot of shit. I'm just throwing it out there. But I don't know. Like, you tell me. You guys are my wrestling guys. Where is Kamille?
Making that JTG money, just like Jacob Fatu.
Podcast, 37 seconds.
All I remember is watching N.W.A. when they came back. There was Kamille, horrible wrestler. Oh my God, she was horrible wrestler. And
before COVID. Before COVID, horrible wrestler. COVID hit, they took a break. She must have went back, saw the tape and said, yeah, I'm not that great. Let's go back to the lab. She was working hard. With who?
With her husband Magnus. I mean, Bram. Her husband Bram. Sorry.
I'm about to say, damn, homie, you fucking having a hitch with fucking.
Yeah, all those Scottish people.
What does Mickey James have to say about that?
Yeah, no, right.
I mean, though to be fair to Muffins, like she was Magnus's heavy. Nick Aldis is heavy in N.W.A. So like they were
policy.
Yeah, they were linked. Yeah, she was his China.
Yeah, so then they came back from after COVID AC, and Kamille was reborn. Her wrestling skills went crazy. She got better on the mic. She became the N.W.A. Women's Heavyweight Champion, I want to say, for almost 2 years, maybe more. She carries that division for a long time. She finally lost that. She became a free agent last year. The buzz is there. Oh, my God, she's going to hit January 1st. She's going to go going crazy. Kamille's going to be on fire. 6 months later, this is Kamille's career. Whoop, 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 whoop. Flatline. No one has seen her. Maybe 2 videos since in 6 months. Not one wrestling video, not one workout video, not nothing from the poor women. I mean, I understand that you want like Rob K said about that money and getting paid, but damn, dude, 6 months just waiting for a storyline to come up. At least pop up somewhere, do some backstage something, let be shown, wrestle somewhere, independent show or something, go somewhere, at least to show people that you still out here doing something. Nothing. I mean, 6 months of nothing.
It was either you or Rob said that they should Tony Khan should bring her in as because he got beat up by
his insurance policy. First of all, you never hear female, So he'll put it in front of her. And two, who the hell wanted to fight Kamille anyways? She's a damn brick house. She'll pick you up and destroy anybody. But like you said, you never know what Sasha Banks' money did. Like, oh, hold up. If I'm coming in, that Kamille chick can come because I need my buzz. I mean, you have to keep her in the shelf for a couple of more months because my buzz is shiny right now, and I can't have nobody, especially no tall white girl, come and take my shit from me. So
Whoa!
I'm just
Whoa!
Is she from the corn too?
Whoa!
Huh?
I said, is she from the corn too?
She's from the
she eat, breathe, sleep.
No corn female gonna come here and throw no corn on my shine. Dude, I mean, this has got to be the worst fumble in wrestling history. I mean, this chick went from having it all to, being the first time that she's being courted. Maybe the money blinded her. Maybe a lot of promises were told to her, and they gave her the bag in AEW. She goes, "I'm going here." I mean, imagine she would have been right now in NXT. Doing something crazy right now, maybe in the main roster by now. She would have been the Impact Women's Champion or MLW Champion by now.
Can you imagine her versus Jade?
Yes. Oh my God. Woo. The battle of the six packs.
Yeah, the baddies.
Yeah, or the abs. The battle of the abs. That would be crazy, man. But yeah, man, whatever. Right now, whatever she was thinking and whoever camp was on her side, she made the wrong decision. I'm pretty sure a lot of promises were told and they just turn into lies now.
That's the weird part.
The money's not all of it, man.
Like, when you sign these contracts, know what the fuck you're signing. Like, you can't tell me, all right, I'm going to come in and what do you have planned for me? If you don't have that shit planned for me, I don't need to fucking sign you. I'm out. Right? Like, I don't want to hear sign and we'll figure it out. No, fuck that. Like, first of all, she's not 20-something, right? So, I don't got all this time to fuck around. These people got to know what the fuck they're signing. Jacob Fatu. I don't want to hear, we'll eventually put you in the bloodline and, when it happens, it happens. No, what do I have right now? What do you got for me right now? Because you can't tell me that people like Kamille and Jacob Fatu, if they sit there and go, all right, WWE, you ain't got shit for me. I'm going to go down the road. Yo, Tony Khan, I got WWE juggling me. I'm the fucking man. What you got? And when he doesn't have something, yo, Impact Wrestling, you want me. You just signed Hammerstone. I'm better than this guy. Right? Like, use your leverage. You're the free agent. You have them wanting you. This is the problem with some of these cats. They see a fucking name and they get blinded by the fucking name. Shit, kills me, yo. Yo, Rob, my bad, baby. Talk.
No. Well, the problem. Some of the problem is like even if they had plans, the problem is like very rarely do you write the specific plans into the contract. Like you listen to the creative, then you go like, yeah, that's sweet, sign, and then like shit happens. The thing, like, and I'll piggyback the like not entirely on purpose. I mean, but it is obviously. I'm going to piggyback this on with some differences with Jacob Fatu. Like, I don't understand why you would sign someone like regardless of the scenario. Like, and just have them sit on the sidelines for months at a time. Like, even if you like, either bring them in slowly, like get those get some vignettes going, get some video hype videos going, or B, just bring them in, surprise, we got them here, and go with it. But like some of the differences, like compared to Jacob Fatu in the case of Kamille, is I will throw out there at least Jacob Fatu, one match is all Jacob Fatu needs to get over. Because dude's crazy. Kamille doesn't have don't get me wrong. Kamille has an aura, but she is an entire package. Like she is going to have to be a project if she doesn't have the buzz. You're about to basically reintroduce her and make people care about her because she's not going to do those moonsaults. She's not 300 pounds doing tope con hilos or anything like that. Like she is just a Kamille Brickhouse, as people would call her. So like her downside is a lot bigger than Fatu's, I would think on that. But the thing I don't understand though is if the rumors are true and they're saying that she signed to AEW, what does her contract say? Because most AEW talent are allowed to work elsewhere. Like, yes, you have to get permission of the office to do it, but like you pretty much have free reign to work wherever you want, as long as you're not on as long as you're not on someone else's television. Like you can work out in the middle of Nebraska for no apparent reason. So like I don't like, so if that's the case, like for her contract's the standard AEW contract, like why isn't she going out there and putting in work? Like yes, it's going to be like an open secret that she has an AEW contract because you have to go through AEW to book her. But like she can still get out there and put her names over. Like she can go out there and work GCW. She can go out there and work Action in Alabama. She can go to West Coast Pro and just travel the country, do her thing without necessarily some of the lights being brighter. So like I'm not like so depending on how the contract goes, like that one's on her. And then like tertiary, we look at it and like the timing of everything about her coming into the company was just terrible. And like that's obviously not something you should control. Like so like, even if, and I'm not going to throw shit, I'm not a big Mercedes fan, but I'm not going to throw shade in her direction this time.
Just throw some corn at her.
There we go. I'm also not the corn boy, so that's not my gimmick. That's gimmick infringement. But I'm not going to throw shade Mercedes' way because even if I don't think Mercedes came in and went like, oh, I have like no one else can debut with me or around my time or whatever. Like the thing is though, is you like even as a promoter, like
I could definitely see her saying no.
But the thing is though, is that Mercedes arguably was like the biggest free agent, like definitely biggest women's free agent in the business. And then you could make the argument at a certain level that she was top 5, maybe even top 3 free agents like in wrestling, period. Taking without gender roles or anything like that. So like she's a pretty big effing deal.
Where would you rank her in ring? 1 to 10.
Sasha?
1 obviously the worst, 10 the best.
I think she's a 6, honestly. Like I don't like personally, I don't see. Okay, now we're derailing things. I am not a Sasha Banks Mercedes Varnado fan. I don't think she's that great in the ring. Like
I think she sucks.
Like she can put on a decent match, and obviously if she is motivated, can put on the match of the night. But that's not every night. She is not a best bout machine. It's got to be something that she wants. And even then, like some of the stuff that she does, like I question, like even during the matches, I'm like that, like. You're going to cripple yourself, like, or why would you even do that? And like, we're not even going to count the fact that she has chronic poo-poo face when she loses matches. So like, whatever. But whatever. But like, regardless of how I feel about her, everyone freaking loves her but me. So it is what it is. There's more. It's more than just me. But but there's a lot of stands out there who will light themselves on fire if she gave the word to. Like let's just be realistic about it. So even then, like she doesn't have to say anything about like, oh, don't let anyone else do this. It's just going to be me coming in because as a promoter to get the most buzz for your workers and your product is like, for the most part, you do want to stagger these giant signings unless you're just going to say, fuck it, I'm going to burn the house down tonight. So Kamille really came in at a bad time because Sasha was on her way in. Mercedes was on her way in. And obviously, despite not being able to wrestle yet, even then, like was still like one of the hottest free agent in wrestling. And then shortly after that, Thunder Rosa made her return to AEW, and she'd been out of action for a year plus as well. So you really did have like these 2 back-to-back rather large, things going on in the women's division. And then, of course, like even after the Thunder Rosa return, Mercedes reared her head back in because she's finally cleared in ring. So now she's had her debut. Now she got to beat Willow Nightingale for the TNT or TBS championship. So like she's back in the game on that too. And Tony Khan is incapable of doing like more than like 2 women's matches now. Well, 2 because it's got Mercedes.
Don't forget Diana Purrazzo came into the company too.
And no one. Okay, but she got caught up in the Thunder Rosa universe too. Yeah. So like she already kind of like lost some of her shine being fed to Thunder Rosa. Like unfortunately, because I actually think Diana has the bigger upside over Thunder Rosa as well.
Now, how long has Fatu been out? Since
WrestleMania?
Since MLW.
Or well, since
WrestleMania.
his swan song was like Marchish, maybe February. But like he was telling people WrestleMania weekend that he was done, that he wasn't taking bookings.
We're talking about 3 months, right? So far now.
Yeah, and Kamille's been like since the new year.
Yeah, and Kamille's been 6 months in counting. So.
Yeah, and she got signed allegedly in February. But again, like I mean, kind of backtracking on it, like AEW's dropped the ball on it with her. But again, if her contract's standard AEW contract, like why isn't she getting out there and hustling, keeping her name out there? So I feel like compared to Jacob Fatu, who isn't going to be allowed to put his name out there, like he is like stuck. Kamille, in theory, again, this is speculation because I've not seen her contract, but going on based on everybody, like most of the AEW contracts, she can work somewhere.
But my thing that bothers me is there's always, two-faced people out here. Well, Jacob Fatu has been signed and they don't use him. That's fine. AEW has her. Oh, AEW is doing wrong by Kamille by keeping her 6 months. What the hell's the difference? You're holding your talent hostage by not using them. I mean, if you have a plan in the first month, you have to execute the plan in the first month. And I'm pretty sure somebody got to put something in the contract saying, if I'm not being used in the first 3 months, the contract's going to get null and void. Because this is what I signed for. Yeah, the money's good. And yeah, I need the break too. But 3 months? Dude, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Unless she's hurt or I'm injured, that's a different story. But like you said, put me some vignettes. Put me inside the ring, talk. Put me some backstage stuff. There's got to be somewhere in a contract that says 3 months. If I'm not used in 3 months, I have an out clause or an out clause, or this contract is null and void because I will never use in the first 3 months of my signing. Like they give you a cell phone, you have it for 14 days. You could use a car for 14 days before you say I don't want it. You bring it back. There should be something in the contract that says if I'm not even being used in a certain amount of time, this contract is null and void, or it's an out clause, and I'll go somewhere else. Because, I mean, shelving people, that's bad for business. And I'm pretty sure, once again, the money's good. The money's good. If you're about the money, yeah, shit, I'm home, I don't care. But, you already lost any type of shine, backing, anything that you have worked for your whole career, and you finally get this break that you are a free agent, and people are going to throw money in you and sweet you and shower you and give you candies and bottles of champagne. This is where you want to be. I busted my ass for this opportunity. Now you have to be careful where you go and where you sign. And now you're back to shit. Everything you worked for is been down the drain because now, like Rob K said, Jacob Fatu is a different type of beast. He has one match, boom, everything's back to normal.
Yeah.
Neil, her whole name, everything that she's built is down on the dumps. She's gonna have to build herself again. And if she even leaves AEW, dude, that's gonna be a brand new project to get her back up again to where she used to be.
Yeah, and the thing with Kamille is, unfortunately, she's a woman. Right, and it sounds bad, but women don't get the same respect that guys do in wrestling, right? Like they got to work 5 times harder to get that 1% that they should be getting. So they got to earn everything and do way more because there are plenty of times we see women have the best shows of the night, and people are reluctant to give them their praise. Kamille is a talented woman, but when a woman sits out, they're more forgettable because they don't have those 5-star matches and all that goofy shit. So her entire thing, where she goes, if she signed with Impact, she's already at the top of the card, right? Like if she signed with MLW, she's pretty much a featherweight champion. You go back and now you sit back, you go, well, all right, say AEW grants a silent release, like, nah, we never had you, let's just do whatever. If you're Impact Wrestling, you're on up right now, you're TNA, I mean, your buzz is nice. She don't just come in no more and run right to the top. Now she got to earn her fucking stripes again. because her buzz is fucking dead. Right? Like, I mean, we're fans. You're a fan. I'm a fan. He's a fan. You love N.W.A. I came into N.W.A. because you were like, yo, let's talk some N.W.A. She was fresh. We seen her. She looked very green. BC, like you said, before COVID. When she came back, we were like, who the fuck is this? She's talking shit. She's fucking dominating. She looked great. We're like, whoa, COVID was fucking great for her. AEW brings her in because she was in. They were high on her. So you're like, okay, she was in AEW as an NWA champion, and you've seen her there. So you knew they were already courting her. So you knew they were like, damn, we need to get her. When you have the opportunity and you get her, where is she? Right? Like, so now what does she do? She don't fucking just come in and what? She's behind Paige. She's behind Willow because Willow's hot right now. Even though she lost, Willow earned her fucking name. Sasha Banks is the champ. Toni Storm is the shit. Britt Baker is the shit. They got a bunch of girls that are already established as AEW women roster.
And you said Britt Baker's name. Britt Baker's been out injured for what? Almost a whole year? So
she's always hurt though, but as soon as she comes back, she's fucking Britt Baker.
Exactly. No. But would you rather have Britt Baker come back or Kamille come in?
Well, you got to bring Britt Baker back. She's their girl. If you ask who's
so
the
right
AEW
there,
Kamille
just push down the board again.
Because I know they put the belt on what was that girl's name? She's like a chunky girl.
Where?
Nyla Rose. She was like one of the early champs with that Riho girl. I think her name was right.
Riho.
So, but even with that, Britt Baker's promo work was fucking crazy. Everybody was behind Britt Baker. Britt Baker is their AEW women. That is the face of that company. Yeah, Sasha Banks is the shit and she's popular and all that other stuff. But Britt Baker is the one who carried that division until these girls decided to come over. Unfortunately, Kamille won't come up because. But then now what? Now I don't know how long her contract is, but let's just say it's 2 years. You're already 6-7 months into your contract. So let's just say they say, fuck it. We got nothing for you. And she sits out for a year and 3 more months. Now what? Almost 2 years. You did nothing.
Hey, Rob K, what's the cheerleader's name from the House of Black?
Oh, Julia Hart.
Julia Hart is out also with injury. So you got Britt Baker over Kamille. You're going to take Britt Baker. Then you got Julia Hart. Are you going to bring Julia Hart in first before Kamille, or Julia Hart is 10 years younger than Kamille? You're going to bring Julia Hart back faster than Kamille. So Camille's going to keep getting pushed down this list. It's going to go from 6 months to maybe, like you said, maybe a year. Dude, that's insane. That's criminal if something like that happens.
Yeah.
I mean, right now it's criminal 6 months in. So she got to be saying something. I need a lawyer because I need to get out of this dumb contract.
She should pull one of the NWA back in the days where they ran into the office to get released from their contracts, baseball bat and Tony Khan. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just do what everybody else does and try to punch Sammy Guevara.
Or just go to Twitter and just put your heart and soul until they say, fuck it, let's release her because she's giving us bad press now.
Oh, whatever. That means they'll double her contract and resign her like they did Brian Cage.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know if they doubled his contract,
but Cage wants to be there.
Yeah.
Cage
just didn't want to be. Cage just wasn't being used at all.
Exactly, and now he's being used every week. He's in a match.
Yeah, so like he doesn't even care if he loses. He just wants
exactly.
To salute. But anyways, Kamille, milk carton.
Dude, we should do that. As a matter of fact, for a graphic, you should get a milk carton and put her face on the milk carton.
No, because it's gonna not look right.
It's gonna look right. That's what it is. It's 6 months in. She's lost. We need to find Kamille. Damn it. Blink if you need us to help you. Damn it, blink if
You have to find her to have her blink.
Blink if you have us. If you need our help. Blink.
Word. At Urban Wrestling Network,
Yes.
tweet us, and we'll fucking come through.
Yeah,
Y'all know
we'll
we
come
get,
get you, man. We'll
So
send
listen.
Fatboy all the way down from Kentucky or wherever, Indiana, wherever he's at.
Okay, I'm not.
Hey, he's our lawyer. He'll be there with a briefcase up on the briefcase in this corner in there.
But can you at least have our lawyer's area right? I mean, going from Kentucky to Idaho is a huge jump.
Hey,
That's like saying he's from California but New Jersey.
Bro, Idaho, they have potatoes. Where he's at, they have corn. He could stop by and pick up a bunch of vegetables on the way to AEW.
Do you know what Kentucky's famous for?
Popcorn?
Horse racing in the bluegrass state.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, then he could ride himself in a horse from Kentucky.
Rob, if you get on a fucking
that is
horse,
gimmick infringement. Hangman, I'm gonna get heat with Hangman Page if I do that.
Yeah.
Listen,
We miss you, Kamille.
we talked way too long on this. I'm surprised somehow this shit went way over than I thought. Kamille, we hope to
We're
see you
passionate.
soon. It is
We're
what
passionate.
it is. What it is. Yeah, word. And Rob K likes to start trouble, even though he doesn't realize he does, but he definitely does.
Because
does.
you know he gets me.
Rob does
Rob
that.
K gets me triggered. He starts something and boom.
If we cut out all of the corn talk today, we could easily have gotten back at least 5 minutes.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
For real. Somehow he's the walking trigger, right? That's his nickname, the walking trigger. So for myself, Rob K, Muffins Martinez, enjoy your. We out of here. Deuces.
Juicy.